Hi, this is Trey Pass. I'm going to react to Superman and Lois, episode 12. This is after a 3-week hiatus. I'm looking forward to it and a great cliffhanger, so let's see what this one's all about. I'll be right back. Okay, let me put my headphones in. Okay, here we go right now. Go.
Previously on Superman and Lois.
Let's just focus on what we came here for. Family.
We need to stop Kal-El before he does to this world what he did to mine.
I just want what's best for this town. Right now, it seems pretty clear to me that that's Morgan Edge bringing jobs in.
Oh, that's cool.
He has vowed his submission, Father.
And be eradicated?
Taken from his possession.
John, it's happening. Just like you said it would. I think Superman's been turned.
Oh.
Welcome back, sir.
For the last time, it's John.
Were you able to find her?
Well, she must have gone home already.
Shall we try her residence? This world's version of your younger sister. Now is your chance.
Oh. Let's see.
Lois.
John, it's happening. Just like you said it would. I think Superman's been turned.
Or perhaps you've never felt it, which will make this process all the more excruciating. Pain is a weakness my father removed from me after I arrived here. I remember it, though, wanting nothing more than my suffering to end. So be it. Delay the inevitable. Fight as long as you can, but eventually, you will fade as this new mind comes to light.
Oh, man.
Not even Superman is strong enough to resist the will of Zod.
Like what? I don't know. We need to think through it. We have to think.
Boys, he's gonna be okay. Your dad will fight through this, and he will win.
Faith.
It's not gonna do either of you any favors by staying up all night. Try to get some sleep.
DoD satellites are scanning airspace across the globe. We know they departed here, but lost them after that. That place he goes to.
She needs a hug. She loses.
Pumpkin.
She needs that hug.
Feeling okay about today, babe?
Well, let's see. I gotta go downtown for a mandatory military check-in. So Doc's gonna swab me. Shrink's gonna ask us questions about being mind-controlled, all to make sure our brains are still ours. So, yeah, I'm great. Samara.
Sorry for the house visit, Chief.
Something wrong?
Oh.
Look, I overheard some of the guys talking this morning, knowing you were coming in.
Hmm?
There's some concern, Chief.
About what?
Hey. You eat anything yet? Not hungry. Have you heard anything that they said? They got nothing. All this state-of-the-art tech, and they can't do anything. Yeah, but he also said that it took years of training at the fortress in order to do that. Jordan, listen to me. This is just like punching that training log in the cellar, okay? It's just like it. You could do it, but you had to believe you could do it.
Yeah.
And you can do this, too.
And Superman's last known location was this farm.
That's right.
Edge came after me and the boys after Superman saved everyone Edge was turning to create his army.
And then Superman just agreed to have his consciousness replaced? I do.
Which is why we need your help to come up with a rescue plan.
A rescue plan?
That's not what he wants.
Lois, Superman must have known there was a chance he'd be turned. If he signaled you to bring me in, he knows the likelihood is there is only one hope. Lois, he knows what he's up against. He's trying to stop the end of the world.
We do that by saving him.
Look, Superman's our greatest ally against Morgan Edge. At this juncture, it would be a tactical error to rule out a rescue.
No, a tactical error?
Lois.
Just figure out how to find him.
You're never gonna convince her.
Lois doesn't know this. but I'm rounding up every weapon I got in Project 7734's arsenal for when the time comes.
John, I don't know. That's what I've been saying. I just got this power good enough that I'm not having a migraine every 2 seconds. Look, this isn't gonna work. Hey. Yes, it will, okay? Just try again. We've been at this for an hour, and I don't even know what I'm hearing half the time.
True.
Then he took off with Dad. I was the only one with powers who could have done something, and I didn't.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
You can do something now. You can do something now, okay?
And it worked.
I used it in my fight against Kal-El. The plan was to draw him deep into space.
Echo's protocol activated.
Whoa.
Before I saw if it worked.
Whoa.
I ended up here.
Wow. He's confident.
Photography is strictly prohibited inside the processing area. No exceptions.
It's like 1984 out here.
Yeah, it's just Big Brother doing their job.
To Lois Lane? Clark's son?
No, it wasn't your fault.
No, it's not. It's your fault.
What?
I trusted you.
Edges. Yeah, well, I'm not sure everyone sees it that way.
They will eventually. We'll make sure of it. Before you get tested, can I talk to you both in private?
Yeah. Is this about Superman?
What about you?
One came and went.
What was that like?
Like I was losing myself. Yeah, some. But there was this overwhelming sense that my family would just be better off if I just let go.
Oh, man. Oh, he's fighting.
Won't be long now, Father.
Hold on to those memories.
Jordan!
You can hear him.
Boy, you can hear him. Jordan, what's wrong?
If you send anyone for your father, know this.
He won't be the man they find waiting.
Is he still alive? We need to go. We need to go right now. Okay.
Gotta go. There you go.
Lois Lane. So this is where you and Clark moved the family.
Yeah, we thought a slower pace of life might be good for us.
Well, looks like that didn't go quite as planned.
What are you doing here? Is Argus helping with the search?
I assumed you knew.
No decisions have been made.
Except the part where you lied about what you're using this Argus tech for.
It's a fluid situation. I didn't want to involve you and Lila in the decision making.
Because you knew we would say no, Sam. You can't try to kill Superman. You sure as hell can't use Argus tech to do it.
The tech is mine. Not probable.
This is the proof that we needed.
Are you really gonna gamble on the fate of your world?
Wait. You're from another Earth?
Yeah, he is.
You and I are gonna have a serious conversation about this, General.
We've lived here our whole lives. Everything Dad has done is for this town. They actually think we're gonna leave?
No, sweetie, we're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Okay? Everything will be fine.
They attacked our home.
Yep.
And we're gonna fix it.
Our children sleep here. Okay? We can't go into town without getting harassed, and now I can't even keep my family safe.
Kyle.
This is...
Kyle, look at me. Look. What those people think, they're wrong. And they will figure it out, okay? Okay, the only thing I care about is us.
I'm gonna go get some paint.
Yeah.
Y'all don't go in the living room until I get all that glass cleaned up.
Yeah. Bastards. Get out of Smallville.
So Dad said he was somewhere in the Badlands.
Boys, you've done great work here. Can you give your mom and me a minute?
It's okay.
Wait outside.
He was bluffing. He had to be.
Lois.
Dad, please.
Honey, I don't have a team equipped to take on numerous Kryptonians and win.
She can't let that happen.
Can I talk to you? From the monster who destroyed your Earth. that he would never turn on humanity. And you have asked me just as often how I know that for sure. The reason I know how much Superman loves humanity. He is the love of my life. The father of my sons.
Yep. Tell him, preach.
John Superman is my husband.
What?
And your boys.
They didn't know who he really was until this year. It's part of why we moved here. I needed you to know the truth about why Superman is different here.
They're the wives that'll be killed when he attacks.
He won't attack. He won't give up, which means he can be saved.
Lois, he wanted you to call me because he knew what I would do.
He knows, worst case scenario, if it comes to that you won't hesitate.
It's just getting in the way of what needs to be done. But you were right about one thing, Lois. I will not hesitate.
Oh.
I saw you die. I lost Natalie. Millions of people gone. I won't let that happen again.
I know this isn't what you expected, but Lila wouldn't have helped otherwise.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have come.
That too.
Doppelgangers, other worlds, glowing boxes, losing the people I love. I'm done with that life.
Knowing your past, I don't blame you. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of letting this one just play itself out.
I can't imagine the courage it took for you to survive whatever the hell it was that got you here, but you're going to need that courage today. World will be praying you made the right call.
Good point.
Yeah, you got little arms. You gotta put your back in.
How about letting me have go? Huh?
Oh.
See, one thing you gotta know, Sarah, is that your mama, well, she's always right. We absolutely can fix this. It's just gonna take a little bit of paint thinner and some good old American muscle.
She's gonna tell him? This might be it.
Are we too late? Father.
We got something.
Right there. Zoom in. Digital read on the topography so I can find. Do you know who I am?
Yep.
I have a pretty good idea.
My name is Jonathan. Jonathan Kent. I saw what happened to my mom. I saw who my dad was. I saw a lot about you, too. I saw about your daughter, Natalie. I just want you to know. This guy you're about to kill, he's a really good dad, too.
Oh, man, you got me crying now.
I wish there was another way, son.
There's always another way.
Whoa, there you go. Hammer in tow.
Arrived on site. There's no sign of...
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Superman?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Got him. But he's not in the Badlands anymore.
Whoa. Whoa.
John, talk to me. Is Superman?
He's been turned.
Are you sure?
Whoa.
I'm sure.
Whoa.
Irons, listen to me. You are fully authorized to retaliate. Weaken him and then take him out.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
You can't beat him. You have to make him remember who he is.
Hammer. There you go.
Don't.
He's got no choice.
He's fighting it.
You gotta do it.
John, he's still in there. John, please.
I can't stop.
John, he's still in there. I promise you can get through to him.
Oh, okay.
We lost audio.
Clark, Lois sent me to help you. She still believes in you. I met your boys, and they believe in you too. Do not let that bastard take you away from your family.
There you go.
You remember who you are. And you fight back, damn it!
Ah, there you go. Haha. You remembered. You got through to him. Haha. Haha.
We got him.
Haha. Haha.
He's back. I'll be back soon.
There you go.
First, you and I are gonna deal with Morgan Hatch.
Yep, let's go take care of business.
Zod.
None of this time.
Father, we can still...
It's time! You had one mission and veered from it because you're weak.
Whoa. Oh, got the eradicator.
Target locked.
There you go.
What's Edge doing?
Ready for launch.
Putting those consciousness into him. Oh.
You could have ruled with me as my brother. Instead, I will bury you in the ashes of this world.
Shut up. There you go. Haha. Get it.
I know the feeling you're feeling. It is the actual, literal worst.
Haha. There you go.
Hey.
Hey.
Hit yourself.
There you go. Everything's right in the world. Haha. Haha. She had faith.
All right, you two.
How'd you do it, Dad? How'd you break free?
Thought about you guys. Remembered what I was fighting for.
Oh, goddamn. Got me
Had a little bit of help.
Oh, still.
It's okay, it's okay. He's on our side.
Lois?
John, you've actually met our kids before.
Yeah, I remember. Nice to do this under better circumstances. The good news, Morgan Edge is in a state-of-the-art military prison. He's never gonna hurt anyone again.
You want to stay for dinner? I order a mean takeout.
Gotta wrap things up with your dad. Besides, family time is sacred. And you guys are definitely due.
There you go. Exactly. That's cool.
Bring it in. Come on.
Yeah, bring it in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For dinner?
Yeah, why not? All right, I got 2 Sophie-Saurus Rexes coming right up.
Sophie. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Oh.
So Leslie Lahr is still in the wind?
Yeah.
At this point, she doesn't really have a next move.
Finding her is our #1 priority.
Exactly.
Good news is, between you and Mr. John Henry Irons, Smart Money says she'll be in custody by the end of the week. About yesterday.
I know, Dad. You were just doing your job.
No.
What I wanted to say is, I'm proud of you. When the chips were down, you still had faith. I won't doubt you again.
All right. What the hell?
Complete what you were sent here for.
Oh, he had a smile on his face. I don't like that. Okay, that was a good episode. First of all, I didn't think. Let me say this: I thought that they were gonna let Superman be evil, I guess, for at least maybe an episode or something. But I'm glad that they already wrapped it up in exact. And again, a strong episode because they proved, again, that Superman and Lois, or Lois and Clark, have such a great relationship that she never lost faith. She implored John she begged him to try to appeal to him. And I think what did it to John to make him change his mind, because even after she revealed that he was really Clark, and that's why she was so adamant about that, and John said it didn't change anything, was a talk that Jonathan had with him. And Jonathan said he saw the pictures of your family and stuff, and saw what happened on your world and stuff. And the person you're about to kill is a good dad too. Like it's just, I think that got to John Henry, and that made him, change his mind about trying to appeal to Superman. And I like that he turned it off the comm so that way he could call him Clark, when nobody else could hear, obviously. And that was just that was such a great moment, and too, where he got him to fight Zod off, and that was incredible. And another thing that surprised me, so the Kyle scenes, like, I know the actor Kyle, I never had a problem, because the character had to be the way he was, to be such a cheerleader for Morgan Edge. I know that didn't endear him to a lot of people and stuff, but he was that actor, Eric Valdez, I think that's his name. He did a really good job, and then you see him having to suffer the consequences of that, his actions, the people turning on him and stuff, and spray painting the house and all that stuff. But it made his family tighter and closer, which is great. And I'm glad they brought the youngest daughter back, because she's been basically MIA for like forever. So, but I like the the family bond. It actually, so it was 2 great families. They were showing the Kents, and then showing the Cushings, who were a little dysfunctional in the beginning, but you see they came together once. After that, they battled the Kryptonian thing, and they, his daughter understood him, and they bonded, and they got back together, they got closer, and that was really nice to see them having fun with each other and stuff, and that was nice. But again, this was a great emotional, and I liked, Diggle was on there for only a minute. I thought Diggle was going to do more, but Diggle's Diggle, so I'm always happy to see him show up anyway. I just wish, because they showed, Diggle, which means it's the Arrow universe, at least they should have had an explanation for Kara. And I still wonder if Kara is going to make an appearance on the show. Will she be in the last episode or something? I do wonder about that, because I know Superman and Lois doesn't have as many episodes as Supergirl, but I do wonder if they film something, which would be nice to have Kara there, at least, explaining why she's not helping Superman. That would be nice. They said, oh, okay, she's off-world or something like that, so that way you have an explanation of it. But I definitely want to see her actually show up on the show. But again, this show itself, the writing, it was just so emotional. And the actress that plays Lois Lane, Elizabeth Tulloch, she was so good in this episode, so emotional. And that scene at the end, where he comes back down and he kisses her, and then he tells the son, bring it in here, and that's just so sweet. And I like that. Now John Henry Iron or Steel is an ally. And also, I was thinking that he was going to see the sister of his doppelgangers, and I think that's what if they do a spinoff, or they should do a Steel show. They definitely, I think, should do a Steel show, because I think the character is compelling enough. Wolf Parks, that's his name. The actor is good enough, and I think you might see the actress that plays his daughter in the other world. She might be his niece in this world, because I think in the comic books, right, she's his niece. Okay, on the show they had her be his daughter, but I think they're gonna revert back and to have her be his. Well, it's not his real niece because he's a different version of John Henry Irons, but that way you can get her back in the show, and I think I would not be opposed to them giving him a spinoff, okay, with him and his sister and the niece, and then you can throw in a sort of few other characters, maybe even have, you know, Sam Lane show up from time to time, and just have him battling villains and stuff, because I think he's a cool enough character, a compelling enough character still to, and the way they do him on the show is just, he's a compelling character, and I wouldn't mind them do a spinoff. I would love to do the Steel show. Imagine Superman and Lois at 8 and then Steel at 9. I would love for them to give him a spinoff, because I think the character is compelling enough now that I would definitely, and then you can introduce all other DC villains and stuff, and maybe even have him go back to his own world to see, and maybe try to stop that. That would be. Can you imagine, like in the premiere, they find a way to, if they give him a spinoff, a premiere, to go back to his own world, and he finds out that, you know, and he finds a way to stop that Superman on that world, or turn him back, or, well, I guess you have to stop him in that world, because you can't have two Supermans, two different shows. I guess some way to stop him, and just, you know, because I just love their relationship, and that's what I just hope, because if they do a spinoff, they might not go back to return to his world, because his world has been taken over, and then there's no real technical way to get back, because since Crisis, you know, kind of merged their worlds and stuff. So, but I think they did that on purpose to show him following his doppelganger's sister, who I bet you has a daughter that looks like his daughter. I bet you 10 to 1 that's the way it is. And again, that was the way she was in the comic book. She was his niece for Steel. She was John Henry Irons. She was his niece, I think, in the comics. And I think they may do that if they do a spinoff, which I would love to give him a spinoff, because he deserves it. I'm sorry, he's just that compelling a character. I think that he should have his own spinoff, and so I would like him to have his own spinoff and have his own show. Especially, you know, Black Lightning ended and Supergirl's ended. You need another superhero show, and Steel I think would be good. You compare it exactly with Superman. Exactly, I would definitely compare it right after, put it right with after Superman. Okay, so anyway, and also, and if the Flash is coming back for one last season, which I think it will, I think you should do a spinoff with his sons. You can have it set in the future with his son and daughter. I mean, have it set in the future. And you can do the Flash can end, and you can do a spinoff with his kids. I think that would be a compelling thing, and then that would be a compelling show as well. But as far as Superman and Lois, this show just keeps amazing me. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was Morgan Edge. You saw he had that sly smile on his face when he was remembering what his father said to continue the plan. So I don't think he's defeated yet, quite yet. He has another trip up his sleeve. And I was wondering when he took that Eradicator and he was actually firing at it, I think he was absorbing the consciousness into himself and stuff. And he has a plan. He's not done yet. And that may turn up in the cliffhanger of this season. But he's not done yet. You saw that sly smile, so he's not done yet. Even though he's in a locked cage, he's not done yet, Morgan Edge. But anyway, let me know what you think of this episode 12 of Superman and Lois. Just a fantastic show again. The writing, this show was so emotional. There's a lot of moments in here that made me kind of tear up. Just, again, very emotional. And Lois had complete faith in Clark, and she was right. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. I also have a link to my other channel. I said Paul Views and Opinions. I also have a link, to my Patreon channel. Okay, and I want to say, down below, and I also want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere, and I want to say thank you to him for supporting me. And again, my Patreon channel is only $5 a month. I have tons of TV show reactions on there. I have Superman and Lois, which, you know, I'm reviewing now. Loki, WandaVision. I have Zack Snyder's Justice League, all 4 parts. I have The Mandalorian Season 2, Doom Patrol Season 2. I have The Boys Season 2, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the final episode. And I'm going to be putting up Stargirl Season 1, taking down Doom Patrol Season 2. And in August, I'm going to be reviewing Titan Season 3 and Stargirl Season 2. Okay, so tons of content on there. Again, link below. follow my patrons, only $5 a month. I'd appreciate it if you could join. I'd take it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.